Oh, here we are again, Pete. Let's make a start once more on the planets. And Mercury in November is quite well placed at the start of the month, so this is a good time to get out there and see if you can grab a visual sighting of it.
Yeah, that's right. It gets to greatest western elongation on the 1st, when it rises about 2 hours before the sun. Western elongation places it in the morning sky, as you say, and it's about magnitude minus 0.5, so it should be fairly easy to spot against the darker dawn twilight. So that's not bad. Mercury is actually 4 degrees from Spica in the mornings of the 4th and 5th of November.
That's the bright white star in Virgo, the Virgin.
Yeah. So the planet's visibility then starts to get a bit trickier, I think. And as you get towards the end of the month, despite a better brightness, actually, it starts to rise quite a short period before the sun. So I think that's when you start to lose it towards the end of the month.
But worth having a look at the start of the month.
Well, there's actually another interesting thing with Mercury and Saturn, because Mercury passes magnitude plus 0.8 Saturn. Mercury would be about a minus 0.9, so there's quite a big difference between those two, by 1.6 degrees on the morning of the 26th of November.
Oh, that's quite close. That's worth going.
It's going to be a bit low down, but worth having a go for.
Okay, let's move out to Venus. Unfortunately, the planet is poorly positioned this month. It's not long past superior conjunction, so quite difficult to spot, I think, for most.
Right, just so you know, superior conjunction occurs when the Earth, Venus and the Sun are all lined up. Now imagine looking down the solar system from above and being able to draw a line through the Earth, Venus and the Sun. And that's what a conjunction is. So let's go back to this now.
It is, even though it's magnitude minus 3.8, which is incredibly bright, but it's going to be very, very low down. Look for it possibly towards the end of the month. That's probably the best time to go towards the southwest.
Mars, this has now reached yet another low constellation. It seems to be doing a tour of the low constellations. It's now in Sagittarius and visible very low down in the southwest in the evening twilight at 5 arc seconds across. I don't think even a very big telescope is going to show very much on that.
This is a weird time for Mars because this is the period in its orbit where it seems to sit in that low down bit towards the west for ages. It moves eastward through the constellations, so it counteracts, if you like, the natural drift towards the west of the constellations have. So it stays sort of more or less in the same position.
Stationary almost.
Above the horizon,
yeah.
Which is really frustrating because it's not well placed in that position.
But and there's not much you can do with it at 5 arc seconds across either.
No, that's right.
But never mind. Okay, let's move out to Jupiter then. This is making...
Right, we've actually moved on from Peter Lawrence and Paul Abdul at the moment. This is Planet Hunter. And this is it's www.planethunter.org, and you can go on and help find planets. Now it's quite confusing at the moment. That's just bear with me. It's just a normal one. Now it gives you rough ideas of what's going on, what to do, so on and so forth. And it's quite brilliant actually. Now there's a gap there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a gap there. Now, to me, I'd put that as an anomaly, but whether that's right or wrong is a different story.